Hey there, folks. What's going on? It's Codiak here, and I wanted to bring you guys a really different video. I know this is not something we do on this channel very often, but we got invited to the GOG Galaxy beta, and I wanted to start this fresh with you guys. If anybody hasn't been following, there is a lot of news about GOG, and they're trying to connect all of the different launchers that are out there. You've got Uplay, you've got Origin, you've got, of course, the Epic launcher, you've got Steam, and the GOG platform is looking to connect everybody with all of those different platforms, bring them under one roof. There are so many different challenges to that, not only technically, but of course, people don't want to give up that kind of domain to, hey, they'll just come over to GOG, because once they do that, then GOG can capitalize on that and sell products and do other things like that. So this is a fresh fire up. I have not seen this yet. We are going to explore this together. The video may be a little bit longer. I'm not going to really rush through this because this may be important to people and they may want to see every little facet of the launcher. So this is what it looks like right when you fire it up. Just so you know, I'm not covering anything over here. There's just nothing here. And clearly it's a little barren, right? We've got recent all games installed. We've got activity on the side here, friends online, and featured. So there already actually is a store component here. And we'll check that out in a little bit. But it's a cool, purple display. It's flashy. It looks modern. Obviously, if I had played some games, we would have had some recently played by me. We would have had total month summary of games I've added, how many achievements I got, hours I've played, and of course, recently played by others. What do you know? Fortnite, League of Legends, World of Warcraft, Apex. So, the big games are here. And then let's just check out what it says here. Bring all your games and friends together by connecting other platforms. You can organize and launch all your games from one master collection. Bring all your friends together and see their gaming activity. Track all your gaming progress and compare it against your friends. And your data belongs to you and it will be never shared with anybody. So that's a really big plus for anybody that's worried about data concerns. Obviously, sharing, all of your information, all of these platforms, they get all of your purchase data, your friend data, possibly your text communication data. So there's something to be said about that kind of data too. So we can X that out. Let's see what the rest of the menu is. And then it looks like there's a library thing down here. So that's kind of cool as well. Let's fire this thing up. Let's start with adding games and friends. Let's connect a platform. Let's see if I can remember any of my platforms. So look, we've got all of them right here. So I'm going to start by connecting my Steam. Let's see if this does this automatically. My Steam is already fired up, so I don't know if it's going to do it automatically here. And okay, good. We'll connect it. Log into Steam. This is actually rather challenging for me because I don't know what my Steam login is. Oh, maybe I do. Hold on. Nope. Nope. Oh boy, hold on. We're gonna get this, guys. I'm gonna log out. I haven't logged out of Steam in I don't know how long. Let's log out over there. And let's oh boy. Okay. Possibly this? There it is. Oh my gosh, of course, I've got to do this thing. We see you've logged on from a new computer. I'm actually okay with that. I'm glad they're doing that. So let's get this quickly. Technology, right? Am I right? That technology, though. And of course, Steam emails take forever. Just absolutely forever. There it is. All right, so let's enter our code here. Great. Submit. Proceed to Steam. All right, so we are connecting our Steam account. Let's see what changes here. So it looks like we've got some flashing up here, and boom, 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 boom. All of these games start to load in. Looks like we've imported. It's actually going really quick. 28% of the games already are imported. Yeah, that's really quite fast. 50% already. And it's actually pulling some things up here already. I haven't recently played Terraria, so that's kind of strange. But of course, this is a beta. Oh, it's just going through all of them as it's adding them. This is a beta, so this is not the final version of the Galaxy, but it is good to see. So it's kind of making them as small little, obviously it's in alphabetical order, but small little categories here. If I click on one, I would assume I'm going to get a whole nice splash page here once all these games are imported. And oh, look, my total time played is starting to pull up. I've played 155 hours apparently on Steam this month. I don't know what I've played 155 hours on because I definitely don't feel like I've had 155 hours on anything. But let's see if we can sort by game time. Can we do anything like that? Looks like we can reorganize these, which is cool. I don't know if I care about rating or tags at the moment, but it's cool that you can reorganize these. All right, so it's still pulling stuff in, 87%. And so we've added 238 games so far. That just popped up. And it's adding to the all games over here. It actually pulls from all those installed games already too. So if you hit installed, it looks like we get a nice splash page. This is actually what Steam just did. They just added this exact same interface or something very similar. The games look good. These look great. Clearly the developers are designing for this, except for Townsman. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, no, that looks really good. And here's all of the games. So if you want a full list of everything, wow, I have a lot of random games. That's what that looks like. So if we go back to recent, this is what you get here. You've got all of the recently added games from down here. You've got your recently by me section. And if we click on one, let's see if something changed. There you go. So you get a much more complete picture here of what's going on. It's got kind of my activity with the game. Clearly, RimWorld is one that I've played quite a bit. It looks like this is pulling right from Steam, actually, right? Because this is kind of what you would expect to see on Steam. You get a little bit of a read more section down here. You get the initial release date. What I'm not seeing is mods and the workshop and things like that. So obviously, if I pulled up Steam, and let's just see if I can pull it up quickly to do like a one-off comparison here. I'll show you guys. Oh, that's cool. There's that thing. All right, so if I pull up RimWorld over here, right? So this is Steam. This is what Steam looks like. Right off the bat, if you haven't been on Steam and updated Steam in a while, like this is very revamped. This is like a community content section. You've got the workshop section over here. You've got screenshots that I've taken over here. And it's a little daunting. So it's pulling, from what I can tell, GOG is pulling most of its information just from this section right here. This is the store page section. It's got this section here. It's got a little bit about my history here, but that's it. So it's nothing over the top. If you want to get into workshop mods and stuff like that, you still have to go to the store page or that community page we were just on. You have to go over to workshop and install something. It also doesn't look like you're going to get access to discussions or the boards. So if you're looking for forums and stuff like that, I didn't see that over in GOG. I don't think I missed anything, but I don't see that over here. So that's just something to consider when you're trying to figure out what platform you want to get. It doesn't look like adding. We'll see what edit does. Edit doesn't do anything here. It just looks like some deeper dives into the ratings and the tags if you want to add that stuff. So it's not super deep, but that's okay. If you want a simple system, that's what you're going to go for. So let's go ahead and add. Let's see if I can connect another platform here. We'll do Origin because I've got a decent amount of games on Origin, I think. And hopefully I remember this password, maybe. Nailed it. All right, so we just added Origin to it. So let's see. So it's adding Origin. I've got Plants vs. Zombies, Mass Effect, Dead Space. All of these games are coming into the system now. I actually probably going to want to pull something like that over here so I can see what platform these are all coming in on. I'm surprised you can't click on a platform button and automatically organize them by platform. But I guess that's okay. Like if I rated my games, I'd want to be able to rate them, organize them by rating, but it doesn't look like I can do that, which is a little frustrating. Oh boy, am I not going to be able to get rid of these ratings now? Oh geez. Right click, edit. I'm just going to have to do that. So if you right click on something, edit, you can just take away their star rankings. There should be like a little X or something there. And I don't know if you picked up on that. I was doing that really quick. There is a hide from game list tab down there. So if you don't want to see a game, you don't have to. So pulled in everything. It's still showing what I recently played: RimWorld, Z-Dawn, Planet Zoo, Battlefield 5, Madden. So those are my recently played. I'm not sure where it's pulling this data from. It's pulling data from somewhere, clearly. Let's see if I can look at my weekly history, how this changes. If this changes, I just hit it. Oh, it's loading. All right, so it's not super snappy. And we're just going to head and do another platform here. We'll do the Epic Game Store if I remember this stuff. And this is really cool. Like it's not super flashy, right? It's not over the top. There's not a ton of stuff to sink your teeth into, but there's plenty to keep you going. If you want everything under one roof, this is definitely it. Also, did you notice it keeps resetting where the platform is? That's kind of annoying. So we got all of our platforms here. This is just the recently added thing. If I go to all games, I see everything. So let's see what our filters are. We can do genre, we can do platform, we can do the operating system, we can do status, which is cool too. I can see what games are installed versus which games aren't. And I'm not going to lie, this is something that I would use right now. I don't need the extra stuff. Like I obviously like games like RimWorld where you want to mod things, but I don't need it to be happy. Let's see if we can make this look any different. So yeah, there you go. If you wanted to go back to a grid, a list view, you could do that there. You can do your sortings here. Once you get into all games, you can group. Let's see what groupings do. And let's see if we do that in a grid mode. Oh, okay. So that's cool. So you can toggle by the grouping of game. That's a really cool feature. I enjoy that quite a bit. Granted, you know how most gamers, maybe I'm speaking too broadly here, but I think we all kind of know the games we want to play and we don't necessarily need the groupings like that. But, you know, for me, I probably would just want everything to be in alphabetical order, especially like, I mean, this is a lot of games, right? It's a lot of games and I don't want to kind of go by genre. I'd rather go by this. But if I'm looking for something new and I'm looking for kind of a new way to look at the games that I have, that may be the way to do it. Critics ranking is an interesting thing. I don't know how it determines this. Mainly because MapleStory 2 just got bumped to the top. So that's interesting. But yeah, no, that's kind of cool. Game time, how much time I've put into the game. Wow, I put a ton of hours into Rift back in the day. That's kind of crazy. Company of Heroes 2, Dota 2. I mean, that's a cool way of just looking at your data. This was clearly back in my middle school, high school days when I was playing that game obsessively. But anyways, so we'll just go with title for now. Anything else? Let's see how the search feature is. Let's look up Stronghold. So it's working in real time, which is cool. Stronghold Crusade. That's awesome. I like that feature, again, quite a bit. What's the plus sign do? Connect platforms, add manually, scan folders, redeem GOG codes, and add friends. So if we go into these different sections here, I'm trying to figure out. So this is the bookmark for GOG. This collection appears in the sidebar because it's bookmarked. Add a current view to the sidebar for a quick access with the bookmarks. Bookmarks, saved searches, or filters. So if you want to save your searches or filters, you can do that. I don't need any of that, to be honest with you. But if we wanted to do something like that, we could go into all games. We could right click. Is that how it works? Oh, searches. So if we did Stronghold, and then we could make a bookmark of that. So now whenever we go to it, boom, all of our Stronghold games are there. So that's a cool feature too if you're into that sort of thing. Let's check out activity now. So this is activity not that recently. I definitely did not reach this, and I did not play Fortnite recently. I did not play the cycle recently. This is just, I guess, this is strange. This is just, unless somebody else is playing on my account, which I know is not the case. Modern Warfare 2, not a thing. Definitely not on Steam. I was not playing that. The cycle I haven't played recently. Fortnite I definitely haven't played recently. So there could be some bugs here, but it is a cool way of snapshotting kind of like all your stuff. I did play Z-Dawn. So like all of these achievements here, I definitely did just get all that. So that's kind of cool. And then the friends feature, I do not have anything here. So let's see if I can connect a platform. So it only looks like I can connect Facebook. I'm not going to do that. I have no real desire to connect anything. And if I get any friend requests, they'd appear down there. So, oh, you guys can't see that. I'm so sorry. So friend list is here. I can add, only looks like I can add to Facebook right now. I'm not going to do that because one, I don't have that many friends on Facebook. And two, I don't think any of them are using GOG Galaxy. And then it looks like your invitations are going to be down here. So that's pretty simple, pretty standard. But let's check out this store now. So, Don't miss out on the welcome offers. So they are definitely going hard with the store features. They got Firewatch, Shadowrun Dragonfall, the Witcher series. I'm not overly impressed by this collection. While it's fine, it's not anything to write home about. Let's learn about some GOG. Handpicked the best in gaming, a curated selection of great games from modern hits to all-time classics. Own the things you buy, gives you the freedom of choice and hassle-free experience thanks to our optional client. I believe you should own the things you buy and more. And then customer first, delivering user-friendly support, blah, 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 blah. So that's cool. This is kind of a snapshot of what the chat feature looks like. Looks very much like Discord. Same thing with the friend list. That looks very much like something we're all used to with the Epic Store and stuff like that. So right now, the store is not terrible. I don't hate it. I don't love it. This is a very familiar menu to all of us. It does look like we can pick up new games as well. Disco Elysium, brand new game. Cyberpunk coming soon. Clearly, they have that on the front page. Games, and we've got categories here that we care about. Games under $10. You know, I don't know how it organizes these. Everything is just kind of a smattering. New releases. Disco Elysium is not under $10. So it doesn't look like... There we go. So new releases under $10. That was strange. We had to start with it almost bounced us out. Yeah. So if you click on a category over here and then click up here, it bounces you out of it. So you have to click up here first. So if you're looking for something that's on sale, you click up there first. If you're looking for a new release that's under $15, you got to click there first, then over here. So that's just like a weird, funky little thing. Free games. No free games at the moment. Discounted games. Okay, I guess that's showing you what's discounted at the moment. I don't know. And then, of course, all of your different controller or your features down here. Single player games, multiplayer games, co-op. Interesting selection of stuff. I'm not sure why it's like features achievements. I don't know if I would ever sort a game by like, does this game have achievements or not? That's kind of a weird system. Obviously, single player, multiplayer is fine, but there's so many more things to break down other than that. Controller supported. Okay, that's interesting, I suppose. In development, cloud saves. I'm not a huge fan of all that. Let's see if we can filter this any better. Looks like we can put it in a list view. So if you want a list view, that's cool. And yeah, so it's not perfect by any stretch. It's not bad, but it's not perfect. The featured games brings us back to kind of this splash screen where we can kind of go through things. Looks like they're doing some deals in development. Chernobyl Light, The Witcher 3. So it's not a bad set of games. They've got some weekly sales down here, midweek sales, the Witcher game sales. They got some promotional materials here. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad, but it could use some work. It could definitely use some work. So that's not bad. That's the store there. Let's go back to the recent. So again, this is what we've got going on. And let's just check out, see if there's any features that we care about in the settings. Let's go to features. Running client. Quit when closing Epic Game Store games. Launch with GOG. Oh, so you can launch all of the clients. That's kind of cool. So if we checked all of these, it doesn't look like I can do any of this stuff. Maybe they're not in the game quite yet or in the system quite yet. So that's an interesting feature. Submit bugs, test upcoming features, auto start, keep me logged in, notifications. I definitely do not want notifications on anything. I'm just not a big fan of the invites. I'm not going to have any friends or anything like that. So if you want friend invites or game invites, you can keep those on. I personally don't like that stuff. And it looks like you can put where you want that stuff with, if we did it top right, and then volume control. So that's kind of cool. We got some stuff here. You've got the overlays, the game time tracking, achievements, cloud saves. It's a good system. It's not a bad system at all. There's plenty to look at. I love this. This is a really clean interface. It pulls from the store page. That's neat. The activity here is pretty good. Let's just check out how launching a game is. So let's go here. Let's just go to installed. I don't know. Let's just pull in. Let's pull in. What do we want to pull in? Let's pull in the cycle. This is from Epic Store. So it says, please wait. We are launching an Epic game. And let's see how smooth this is, if there are any hitches to it. Because if they have the building blocks, that's a good sign. And it looks like the Epic Store did just fire up on the bottom right there. Now, full disclosure, the Epic Store was closed Okay, so patching was unsuccessful. Please try again later. I'm not 100% sure what happened here. I don't know what's patching. Something is patching, maybe? Maybe the cycle was patching. Let's check. Yes, so the cycle is currently patching. So that's a terrible example. Let's do Enter the Gungeon. Let's go back to installed games. We'll do Enter the Gungeon here. Play. Let's see how much faster this one is since it's not needing to update. All right, so that one looks like it fired up. And there we go. Enter the Gungeon. So yeah, it's a good system. It's clean. If you're into clean interfaces, if you want everything under one roof, GOG Galaxy is possibly the evolution of all this stuff. Possibly where we need to go in the future with our launchers. There's so many launchers out there right now, like I mentioned before, Origin, Uplay, now GOG. We've got the Epic Store, Steam. So if we can get all of that under one roof, that is going to be a huge, I think that's going to be a huge appeal and draw for video game fans like you and me. So anyways, guys, that's kind of a mini deep dive / first look at the GOG store. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you're checking out GOG yourself. If you want to know more about this, write me a comment in the section below. I'll check it out for you. If you have any questions about it, I'll keep exploring it. I'll keep using it. And if I find anything out that you may want to know about, I will let you know. Anyways, guys, my name is Codiak, and from everyone here at the Game Gurus, thanks for watching, and play on. Thanks for checking out the video. If you want to learn more about the game, or just want to be part of an incredible video game community, join the Game Gurus on Discord. Be the first to know what's going on with the channel and interact with me and the rest of the team on a daily basis. To join, check out the link below.